All right, final 2 boxes. Let's finish this haul off with a bang, and hopefully these boxes are just packed full with, I'm gonna hope for mostly horror. Let's go with that. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath or anything, but first impression, we got some larger size books on the top, flat out. There's a Magic the Gathering, and the rest I'm not familiar with. So let's see. Dennis Wheatley, To the Devil a Daughter. A black magic novel. Jeez. Return to Earth, H.M. Hoover. It's like an ace double, but it is, I don't know what brand, what company it's from. Belmont. Huh. Lynn Carter, The Flame of Iridar, and Chris Neville, Peril of the Starmen. Clayton Emery, Magic the Gathering, Final Sacrifice. Some Magic ones can be worth some money, but that one looks newer. Quest for Fire. This is an old movie, right? J.H. Rosny Ain, and this, yeah, it's an old movie. And this spine is just straight tape. Can't even see anything under it. Probably not existent. So that spine is trashed. Ghosts and Things. Robert Louis Stevenson, Algernon Blackwood, Henry James. Little compilation type deal. Iron Shadows, Stephen Barnes. Star Precinct, Kevin Randall and Richard Driscoll. Not familiar with that one. Conspiracy Files, Martin Greenberg. So probably a little compilation here. Let's see. Monteleone. It's the only one I recognize right now so far. Brownback, Clegg, Chismar. Those are the only ones I recognize in there. Roswell Shades. If you actually find all of these, it's goes for good money on eBay. I don't remember how many are in there, but I'm pretty sure it's Roswell, if I remember right. I have another one up. I have one more of them somewhere. Pretty sure it's up on eBay. Wondrous Beginnings. This thing is crispy clean. And it's got Murray Leinster, L. Sprague de Camp, Anne McCaffrey, Hal Clement, Arthur C. Clarke, Gene Wolfe, Barry Malzberg, George R. R. Martin, Orson Scott Card, Jack McDevitt, Lois McMaster Bejold, Stephen Baxter, Children of the Shaman, rock fantasy. So Marion Zimmer Bradley, Darkover novel, Two to Conquer. I have probably 10 of those. Marion Zimmer Bradley, Hawk Mistress, another Darkover novel. I think Marion Zimmer Bradley is probably the most common DAW you're going to find out there, other than probably CJ Cherry too. Jack Williamson, The Humanoid Touch. Very cool. Has, man, these all have like hair in them. Has some creasing on the front, but it's okay. It's a neat book. Danger.com. Danger. Surfing the net can be hazardous to your health. A mystery with a peekaboo cover. Boop. Look at that monitor and keyboard. Classic. Let's throw some floppy disks on that cover. Nice. Floppy disk. for those of you that are under the age of 40. These little square things. And before there was a cloud, you had to store your data onto these little square, hard plastic things that you pushed into your computer, and it would write it on there. Like, and then you'd eject it, and you'd store it in these like long containers of like tons of these things, and you had to write on it what it was. And it was crazy. It would hold like just, man, like 50 megabytes of storage. I mean, it was just astronomical. Feature Ryan here. I know this really isn't that important, but I was way off on the number. The first floppy disk actually only held 80 kilobytes of storage, and then later there was one introduced by IBM that held 1.2 megabytes of storage. So 50 would have been an astronomical number compared to what we actually had at that time. Jules Verne, Around the Moon. Oh, we have a potential winner. Demon's Eye by Stephen Gresham. Bloody horror awaited those in the glare of the demon's eye. And here is the front. And let's see what the peekaboo looks like. You're getting first glimpse here. I didn't even see it yet. Oh, that's a good one. Dang, that's a good one. Yeah. That's done well. Good job, Zebra Horror. Nice. Nice. Megan Lindholm, Wolf's Brother. I used to work for a guy named Wolf. Like that was his real name, German guy. Wolf. The Winged Man, A.E. von Vought. His mom would always call him Wolfie. Where's my Wolfie? Come here, my Wolfie. Loved it. It was so funny. So great. There's a CJ Cherry Daw. As I was mentioning, that one's 464. Here's another one by CJ Cherry. Probably her most well-known, I would think. Down Below Station. That's Daw number 420. All the smokers just went, oh. Just that noise. That's all. Oh. Michael Moorcock, Stormbringer. Nice. Daw number 264. It's a good one. The Time Swept City, Thomas Monteleone. Monteleone did both, I think, horror and sci-fi. I don't really know anything about Monteleone at all. I've just kind of seen quite a few books pop up lately, as well as in a bunch of anthologies. The Doria Raff Case, Hilary Wall. It's a mystery. I am running out of space, so at some point all this is just going to go toppling down, just so you know. Nice. Sold a hardcover of this not too long ago. John Byerly Titan. I have hardly ever found these, and this one looks like it's got it's wanting to split right here. If I opened it a little tighter, it would go, or if I opened it a little more, it would split. This one's nasty. Lewis Shepard, Life During Wartime. Not like the cover, but just the look at this. It is grimy. I don't know if you can really see it on there, but it's dirty looking. And it's got hair in it too. I don't know why all these have hair. Well, I do know why, because the guy, I've seen pictures of the guy's books that he was going to send me, and his cat's like laying all over him and stuff, and he's like proud of it like it's a good eBay photo. The Golden Axe by Eric Nielsen. Hicon or Hakon. I have another one of these too somewhere, like a book 2 or book 3 or something, to try and find that. I just set up 3 more shelves. So, no, 4 more shelves. I put 2 on the other side of the room for my kids to put their stuff on. And so I'm in the middle of moving every book I have downward down the shelves. And then I'm going to make room over on this side of the room that you can't see, that I'm pointing to everything that you can't see, which is just superb YouTube quality filmography. But just trust me, there's shelves and there's books on them, and they're going to move. Okay, The Velvet Trap, Jane Blackmore. I'm a pro. Oh, no. No. Let's not start this again. I don't even know if I released that video. Did I release it? I don't know. I cut out like 4 videos because they were just terrible. So there's several videos of me unboxing stuff that you will never see. And you're like, thank you. Piers Anthony, Thousand Star. I have just tons of Piers Anthony. CJ Cherry, Pride of Chanur. I have this one in, I can see cat hair. I'm assuming it's cat hair floating in the air right now. Asylum and Circus, Michael Dennis Barrett. Ace Double, Marion Zimmer Bradley and Marion Zimmer Bradley. So Falcons of Narabedla and The Dark Intruder. And this one's got it was stuck to another book, obviously, at some point. Moorcock, The Vanishing Tower. Not one that I see too often. This is the 4th in the Elric series. I actually haven't seen this cover at all. I think there's an alternate cover that I've had a few times, but Dennis Wheatley, same dude, Black Magic novel thing. The Devil Rides Out, same guy. That can go with the other one there. Looking for my sticky notes. We'll just do this. Dennis Wheatley. This is definitely not my thing, but I'm sure it'll probably sell well. So I'm not into a cult in any way, shape, or form. And this will probably go pretty quick, I'm guessing. And here's another one. The Dennis Wheatley Library of Occult, The Phantom of the Opera. So I don't know why. Like, apparently he had like an occult press or something. I don't know. Oh, there's exact same book. Oh, another similar deal. The Prisoner in the Opal. Basically the same person. Another from the same dude. The Caw of Gifford Hillary. Yeah, those may be rarities. I don't know. Rod Serling, Tales from the Twilight Zone. I've had this one like 5 or 6 times. D99 HB Fife. These look like what's it called? The sorry, hands right in the way. The Coneheads. Dan Aykroyd. Another To the Devil a Daughter, another of this dude's dealios. That's precariously balancing right there. The Sorcerer's Skull, David Mason. Okay. Charles Dickens Christmas books. Goes hand in hand. Hand in hand. If I let go, it's just going to rip, but those all 3. And really stuck. like, so Sword of Chaos, Shara's Exile, which I have, Heritage of Hastur, which I have, so I'm not gonna, maybe I'll leave those out in this, like in my car or something, to heat up and see if it helps. I don't know what to do with those to fix them. Hound of Baskerville, mentioned before, I have tons of these. Same with this, Edgar Allan Poe, I have just a million Poe stuff. And then more Zimmer Bradley. Christopher Pike, The Tachyon Web. The Secret Lay Beyond the Web. Jane Blackmore, The Missing Hour. #1. Mystery, I'm guessing, of some kind. Neat cover of Cujo that I haven't seen before. Silverberg, The Conglomeroid Cocktail Party. And is it like folded over or something? Nope, there is. Oh, here's part of the book. It goes from page 10 to page 25. And doesn't even look like it's missing pages. That's really weird. And then here's pages 10 to 25. Against the Fall of Night, Arthur C. Clarke. Vintage copy. Black Candle, Christine Randall. A little gothic. I have quite a few gothics now. She, H. Rider Haggard. Several of those now. Edgar S. Burroughs, Back to the Stone Age. Not sure if I have this one. I have a lot of them. John Russo, Daycare. That's cool. Novel of terror, pocket horror. Very cool. More hair. Blade, Wizard of Rentoro. A bunch of these Blade ones as well. Into the Dream, William Slater. Tarzan and the Lion Man, excuse me. A good amount of Tarzans now too. Roger Zelazny, Road Marks. In the Keep of Time, Margaret J. Anderson. Shadow in the North, the dazzling sequel to Ruby in the Smoke by Philip Pullman. NYPD 2025. Cop, Combat Operations Police. Oh, man, bummer. Okay, well, William March, The Bad Seed, and it's got a nice big split down the middle. So that is probably repairable. So we have page 72, 73. Okay. Seems to be that nothing's fallen out yet. So maybe I will try to fix that one. I'll look it up, see if it's worth it. Oh, very cool. Wow. Nightshade, Stanley Moore, Onyx Horror. Oh, I was hoping for a box of horror. Look at that. Got a couple winners already. That's freaking cool. Man, that's really cool. These covers are great. Duncton Wood, William Horwood. That's a big boy. That's a huge book. Guessing it's like some sort of fantasy type thing. Invaders of Earth by Groff Conklin. Wow, usually I see Groff, edited by Groff Conklin. I was going to say, usually I see that Groff does editing, not full novel. So this has Murray Leinster, Eric Frank Russell, Robert Moore Williams, Margaret St. Clair, Theodore Sturgeon, Mac Reynolds, A. E. Von Vaught, Howard Koch, Frederick Brown, Edward Pangborn, William Tenn, and Anthony Boucher. So that's a really cool one too. Dream of Falling, Naomi Hintz, author of Ghost Child. And this is a Fawcett Terror. Alan Dean Foster, Green Thieves. All right, so Unpopular Planet, Evelyn E. Smith. Stay, please. Unpopular Planet, Evelyn E. Smith. Violence was the most vile and unpardonable act on earth. Sex for procreation was forbidden without proper classification. It's kind of like I was just watching Silo, and like you have to be authorized to be able to get pregnant, and otherwise you have implanted birth control like by the government. Like it's kind of crazy. Thanks to the Yanks, the Americans and Australians, Ray Atchison. That is okay. Jules Verne, Around the World in 80 Days, Scholastic Library Edition. Very cool copy. Pretty clean too. Saratoga Haunting, Stephen Dobbins. With the I don't know why that happens. It's such a clean cut, and it's not a break, so they're literally someone's cutting the page, and it happens a lot. So I'm assuming bookstores would do that at some point, which makes no sense whatsoever. Fred Saberhagen, Empire of the East, with introductions by Larry Niven and Roger Zelazny. And last one, nice, Moorcock, The Sailor on the Seas of Fate, a new Elric novel, number 220. These aren't in great shape or anything, but I have just recently thought I want to read all the Elric novels, so I've probably sold all of them multiple times, and I've never like had a desire to keep them, and now I'm kind of like I want to keep them and read them, so I started keeping them. All right, this is the end of the journey. It's the last box out of that big giant palette. I really hope this is good and this makes it to video. We'll see. Please don't end on a box of nothing but biographies. Moment of truth. Oh, there goes all the books I said were gonna fall. Moment of truth. Okay, so not a box of, you can't really see very well, but it's not a box of all, what do you call it at least? Biographies at least. All right, here we go. I'm going to try and hold it up here like this if I can. Heliconia Winter by Brian Aldiss. I have these all in hardcover. I was looking for them forever, could never find them. Finally decided, okay, I'm just going to order the one I'm missing. I ordered the one I'm missing, and I've found like 50 of them since then, so kind of lame. Parasites Like Us, Adam Johnson. I don't know what this is. Not sure what type of book this is, but Parasites Like Us. Can't tell from anything of what it's about, but Wycliffe, The House of Fear, so like a movie tie-in type TV show, novel. William W. Johnstone, Them. Nice. I don't think, maybe this is it is an original. It's a zebra horror. Wow. I was thinking this is a reprint or something. It's clean, really clean. First printing 1992. Nice. Okay. Well, I thought it was going to be like a reprinted copy, but because it just looks too good to be true. There's a little bend right there, but that's good shape otherwise. So cool. I have one. There's a one with like a clown face, like a really open wide on the cover, and it's like book 5 in a series, and I don't know if I have the rest, and I've been hoping to find them. So Roald Dahl, some more kids stuff that'll go to my wife's 5th grade class. The exciting new fantasy adventure where you become the hero. Steve Jackson's Sorcery, The 7 Serpents. It looks like, oh, it's like a choose your own adventure. Yeah. So this is number 3. There's another one right here. And this one is number 4. So those I might look up. Those could have some potential to be something good. So I caused a book avalanche here a second ago. So there's stuff everywhere. All right. See a vintage Stephen King here. Different seasons. Has the body, right? No. Yeah, body, app pupil, Shawshank Redemption 1, and Breathing Method. So those 4 novels are in this. It's a good little collection. Marion Zimmer Bradley's City of Sorcery. Nothing there that's really worth anything because it's all taped up and trashed. Nature of Balance, Tim Lebon. I don't know if I have this one, but I have one that looks really similar, if not. Same cover style. This is early 2000s. Yeah, 2001. All right. Han Solo Adventure. I got a few of these too. Graham Masterton Prey. I have several of these ones already. It is a leisure horror, but I have a bunch. Same deal. Ooh. The Devil's Cat, William Johnstone. Look at that. With the hologram cat moon thing. Oh, man. Don't make them like they used to. So, this second print in 1987. Wow. Don't make them like they used to. Some good ones in these so far. That's good. Scott Nicholson, sorry. Bentley Little wrote the blurb. The Red Church Pinnacle Horror. That's a little more what I'm talking about here. Melanie Tem, The Tides, leisure horror. Simon Clark, Darkness Demands, leisure horror. I have this one already. I have a ton of these, like early 2000 ones. Battlefield Earth, I have a lot of this also. This is going over there. Winifred Elzie, Changeling Garden. It's like a fantasy or something. For readers who like scares, served up with a more subtle flavor than that of Anne Rice or Stephen King. So, what you're saying is they're not as good. Okay. The Secret Life of Laszlo, Count Dracula, Roderick Anscombe. It's got a good lean to it there. Ooh, I don't... Ooh, I might have this one. I don't remember if I have this one. Ramsey Campbell, Obsession. It is a Tor horror. Very nice. Decent shape. Take it. Oh, so William Johnstone 10, or them 10. Another copy. So this same dealio, I'm guessing. This one's, did I say the other one's first print? I think so. This one's first print also, 1992. So I probably will add that to the Friday show this week. Deceased Tom Piccirilli. Leisure horror. The Deceased Tom Piccirilli. Leisure horror. The Red Church, Scott Nicholson, Pinnacle horror. Bentley Little, The Policy, Signet Fiction. More Wycliffe. Another Wycliffe, How to Kill a Cat. Keep all those together. I'm guessing if somebody's going to buy them, it's going to be one person that's going to buy them. Oh, man. This is what this dude does, man. He fills up one good box and the rest are... And then I'm suckered into buying more. Wow, cool. Some good ones in this one. Breeder, Douglas Clegg. It is a pocket horror. Good one, good one, good one. Okay. T.M. Wright, Leisure Horror, House on Orchid Street. John Stakely, author of Armor, Vampires. I have a couple copies of this already, and the movie was created from that with why do I go to try to remember and then I know I'm not going to? Is it written on here? Is it on here? It's not on here, is it? It says now a major movie. James Woods. It's not written on there, but I remember. Jane Williamson, Frights of Fancy, Leisure Horror. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Alright, Armed Memory, Jim Young. This is a Tor sci-fi. There's the Tor sci-fi logo. Oh man. Caleb Carr, The Angel of Darkness. Feels like spongy, kind of. Yeah, it has water damage at the bottom. This is probably not one I'm keeping anyway. James Axler's Outlanders. I have probably about 40 or so of Outlanders and Deathlands. So, a lot of them. And here's why I went, oh ho ho. Robert Calder, The Dogs. It's a Dell Fiction. And Robert Calder, The Dogs. This one is embossed. This one, is it? This one's not. This one is, this one's not. So, guessing that's an earlier printing, and this one's in better shape. So, it's kind of cool. That will probably go up on Whatnot as well. If this video comes out in time. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. That's why you should always be watching. All right, first Dell printing 1977. Bang is... Okay, some more Star Wars, like omnibus deals. This is all the first 3 movies, so that's really cool. Asimov, Foundation and Earth. Is that, what, book 5? Yeah, book 5 in the Foundation series. Another Stephen King, different seasons with a different cover. Not one of my favorite covers. Gregory Benford, Across the Sea of Suns. John Coyne, The Searing. Nice. Charter Horror. I'm pretty sure this is a paperback from hell. If I remember right. Oh, these are all going to topple too. Okay. Haunted by Kelly Armstrong. This is fantasy, actually, it says. And Dairy Rising, Catherine Kurtz. All right. Spider-Man, The Octopus Agenda. The Third Secret, Steve Berry. Another copy of Splinter of the Mind's Eye with a special introduction by George Lucas. This one's got tape on the spine, but the spine looks fine. It looks like they did that preventatively. Daredevil movie tie-in. One I don't have. Terrible movie. Horrible movie. But I will still keep this anyway because I do enjoy those movie tie-ins, and it has a bunch of photos and stuff like that, but it's really pretty crispy clean, probably because nobody ever wanted to read it. So set that aside. Bentley Little, The Summoning, and Pinnacle Horror. All right, last stack. The Nature of Balance, Tim LeBon. Same one that I found earlier, wherever that one went. So we're somewhere around here. Bill Ransom, Jaguar. It's kind of cool looking. More Star Wars. This is the Lando Calrissian Adventures. So another omnibus of Lando. I have that one already. I think I have all those Star Wars ones already. Stephen King, Danse Macabre. And it is a Berkeley horror. So I do have this one already, but I will, I don't think I have it in hardcover. So I'll just check the condition to see if this one's in better condition than the one I have or not. Until I find the hardcover of that. I am trying to have all hardcover Stephen King, so. The Crow, Temple of Night, S.P. Somtow. I was written by Somtow. Interesting. I didn't know he did these kind of novels, I should say. So that one might be a kind of a collectible one there too. And then last one, Dan Simmons, Hyperion, which I just finished last month or the month before. I can't remember. I think it was last month. And I'm in the middle of the next book, Fall of Hyperion, right now. And this one's in mostly decent shape. So that's it. That's the end. Now I have just a massive mess of stuff to clean up. So I will probably do a little video tour once I get all my stuff organized again. And I'll show you guys. So, and then I plan on doing a separate one of just of the horror ones I have. So stay tuned for those somewhere in the near future. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one.